It's a bummer that folks on the internet can't hear this. This is a little, don't dream it's over, guys. All right, welcome back to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And again, this is a live call-in show.
Guys want to call in at 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752. Before we get to our big break at the top of the hour, so make sure you're calling in now. Make sure you don't get that big break.
We get a lot of calls from the LA basin, of course. We get quite a few from Vegas, and we've got a Phoenix call waiting that we'll get to in just a sec here.
Love it.
San Diego and San Francisco have really gotten quiet.
They have called in the past. That's nice. We appreciate that because we know we're in your markets. Got to respect people listening on the internet and calling us from, I don't know. Hey, Rick, Ohio. Hey,
right.
That's cool.
And we have someone from Maine that calls as well, right? Yeah. So we have them from all over. So don't be scared. And if you can't find us on your radio dial or you're away from any of the streamings, we are on iHeartRadio as well. So just search out either KRLA or Gunslingers, and you'll find us. So go ahead and do that. Join us all over the place.
Yep. So. Okay, the question was, before we went to the break,
the crudest
gun I've ever shot. Oh, man.
Anytime you fired any black powder, you're in the running. So now we're probably talking about ignition systems.
Yeah, man.
And I know there's a Ringo out there somewhere that'd be interested in a matchlock.
Matchlock gun. Oh, yeah. Well, but I never shot that matchlock. We've had the what's the one with it? It's got the rope.
That's a firelock or a
matchlock, I think that's called, right?
I'm sorry, we're thinking about the wheel lock.
Yeah, wheel
that's
lock.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, that is a matchlock with the little slow burning fuse.
Yeah. So, but I've never shot that.
That's real Three Musketeers stuff.
I got to be honest with you. Probably the roughest gun I've ever shot. You ready for this? Was the Japanese Arisaka Type 99 Last Ditch.
Oh, the Last Ditch thing with the wooden butt plate nailed in place.
With actual horseshoe nails.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to be a comfort.
Yeah. And black paint flopped all over them.
Oh, and I was like, why is this gun shaking? It's not the gun, it's me.
I hope the metallurgy's up to snuff.
Really, really concerned because it was not my ammo. 7.7 and 6.5 are in Japanese is very hard to find.
It's pretty robust ammunition too.
Yeah, and so I was really nervous shooting that. I've handled worse. Don't get me wrong, because there's always an RG floating around. But as far as shooting one, that's probably the worst I've ever shot. What about you?
I'm gotta get off the chart just for a minute. When I was a kid, we used to take CO2 cartridges, peel the little cap off the end, stuff them with match heads, leave one regular long match, dip this thing in sterno, put it in a length of water pipe, and fire that. Now, I don't know if that's a firearm or not, but it would come out lighting up the flaming sky, and it came out at several hundred, to my childlike eye, looked like several hundred feet per second, and it would dent a car door pretty handily. Ooh. Don't ask me how I know.
So if we're going,
and to be honest, I think the Arisaka's worse.
And it was still worse.
So if we're going caveman and all that, because I was going to bring up a Navy Arms, that my only black powder rifle that I have, and I was like, that's pretty crude. But yeah, hammering a Piccolo Pete at the butt end and then holding it in between a pair of tongs, and then lighting that and watching that rocket out, that was pretty crude. I would imagine all I needed was some matches, a Piccolo Pete, and a hammer, and then I had a firearm. So yeah.
In fairness, I have fired a Brown Bess musket, and that which is a flintlock, which is a generation removed from the matchlock and wheel lock that we were talking about. That's about the crudest thing I've ever fired.
I've got an 1816 Springfield matchlock. Flintlock musket that I have never shot. It's absolutely in just pristine condition.
That sounds like an episode of Epic Guns.
Yeah, which... Hey. Okay, guys. So Mark and I started to sing 4 years ago.
Several years ago, we started it. It's out. It's pretty good if you see it on YouTube.
Yeah, called Epic Guns, where we would compare types and styles of firearms. Like 9mm in a 1911, or 9mm carbines, or military sniper guns, and we would do a bunch of different configurations of different things and
fair tests and guys having fun with them.
So this week I was on Faceplant, and I got an advertisement for a deal that holds your phone as a camera, and you can remotely work it, and it follows you. So I thought, so I bought it, and I've already got an upgraded microphone for the thing. So
that was one of our pitfalls.
because the wind up at West End can sometimes get a little annoying. So we're gonna get going back. I got to talk to Ben about doing some editing. The editing. But it's a 15-minute show, give or take, and it's a lot of fun. It's me, Mark, and it'll be Jimmy now too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So the three of us will go out and we'll compare different stuff. I got a lot more things to compare these days. Yeah.
But it'll always be fun stuff. One of the things I'm aching to do, compare that musket to a bow and arrow.
Oh, well.
I have read a British period paper from the 1850s that said literally up until about 1830, when the British started rifling their weapons, the longbow was actually a better weapon. And the only reason the British government kept using those things is because you could train a monkey to use them, number one. And number two, the prestige of having gunpowder.
Interesting.
The longbow was a more lethal weapon. It fired a lot faster.
I was going to say the getting the ammo in the air would be a whole lot easier.
And it was more accurate.
Think about that. That's a given.
Those things were all just chunks of water pipe.
Yeah. Very true.
Throwing knuckleballs.
All right, let's get to Catherine in Phoenix. How are you, and what can we do for you?
Hey, Catherine.
Hi, I'm Catherine from Phoenix.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi. I've been listening to you. You came on our radio. Your show came on a few months ago, so I've been listening every Sunday night.
Thank you, and thanks for representing Phoenix.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, and I represent Canada too, because my parents immigrated us here from Canada.
Oh, snowbirds, eh?
Like 60 years ago. No, not snowbirds.
Well, we're glad you're here, definitely, in all aspects.
And so I have absolutely no background in guns. Nothing.
Well, that's what we're for.
And so I'm learning a lot, and I like the music on your show and the humor, and it's just fun to listen to. Oh, and then the Happy Trails song at the end reminds me, back in the 50s in Canada, we used to hear that on our TV all the time. So it brings back old memories.
Oh, good.
I hope that's a pleasant memory.
Appreciate that, because that's literally what we're trying to do with this show.
Right.
We try and do fun with guns, no politics, and just show people that just because it's a firearm, it doesn't have to be scary, and we're not gun nuts.
Nope. All of us are really.
I mean, I might be a nut, but that's another
We're all
story.
just guys, though. All of us are just guys.
Yeah.
And normally I'd be totally afraid.
Well, good deal.
To listen to a show like yours, but I just wanted to encourage you that you're helping some of us with my background.
Well, very good.
What a nice phone call.
I sure appreciate it, because, like I said, that's exactly the rest of the show. We stole from Leon the Motorman, but that's
no, but that exactly. We love this call because it's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this community, and we want to make it grow, but we also want to disperse all the different things that people already have in their minds about
the fear,
firearms,
the uncertainty, the hatred,
and about the community as well. We are normal. I put heavy quotes around that. I don't know if normal men, and we do enjoy this, and we want people to be protected, and like yourself. So thank you so much we love hearing this.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and we appreciate you listening.
God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. You
bless.
too. Take care. We'll talk to you
you.
again. Take care now.
What a nice phone call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark over there on Rumble put up the Rhino 200 DS It's a 357 revolver, and I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah, that's the
CRPA Rhino.
That's
Yes.
the CRPA, yeah.
And goodness gracious, could it get any smaller? At 357, yes, you can put 38 and all that. But man, if it got any smaller, you'd lose it at a 357 especially.
And you could not get an ugly stick and hit a piece of metal any harder than that. But you know what? You know what annoys the heck out of me? These are these wacky looking revolvers that fire instead of out of the top. Oh, the barrel is always looking at the top at revolvers with which we are familiar. This thing locates the barrel at the bottom of the cylinder. What that does is that lowers the bore axis, and that has the facility, theoretically, of reducing the recoil. 357 Magnum small light gun, that should kick like a mule. Okay? And I'm like you, man. I saw this. I said, you know what? Those folks at Colt and Smith & Wesson and Merwin and Holbert and a whole bunch of other makers, they've been making guns 180 years. I'm sure if there was a better way to do this, they would have done it a long time. And then I got talked into taking one out and shooting it. It kind of works.
Really?
It really does. They're softer shooting.
We carry them at the Azusa store, but I have not shot one because I look at it just.
Those full.
You know what? In fairness, there's another thing for us to give a try. Try a 4-inch 357, and then try one of those in 4 inches.
Yeah, because those larger, the full size rhinos that they have out there, the Chiapas, those are pretty bitchin'. I really dig the weight and the balance of them all, and I would look forward to shooting one. So definitely,
it's wacky, it's weird, it's a different answer, but you know what? It's a good working gun, and it does soften the recoil. I'm not going to lie. I was stunned.
Well, okay, so there you go.
No, definitely.
You know what? In our second packed hour, we'll do more phone calls. What's the number, Jay?
You guys are going to want to call in for the second hour. That's at 866-870-5752. Once again, 866-870-5752.
All right. We got Jake in Auburn, Washington, and Ron in San Diego. There we go.
There we go,
We finally got somebody from San Diego
representing.
Yeah, very good. We'll get to you guys after the top of the hour because this is always the longer break. So, you know what? You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And here we go with a little Jerry in the Basement.
Here we go.